Hello, my name's Ron Herr, and just wanted to tell you a story about my marriage and the things that I went through in my marriage. One day, this really good-looking guy came to my door. His name was Ron Herr. We got married, and within that year, some real realities started hitting us. Our expectations of each other just totally dashed to the ground. What I thought it was going to be like to be married to this man was nothing like it was, and I'm sure he felt the same way about me. But we just couldn't get along. There was nothing going right. It was a disaster from day one. I always tell people my marriage is quite the train wreck. We just started getting into sin more and more. There was hookers involved, there was infidelity involved, and at one point I just told the Lord, I'm done. I can't do this anymore, God. I can't. I don't want to. I don't want to try anymore. It hurts too much. It's too much pain, and it's never going to end. So we separated several times. This one particular time, I just totally backslid. I moved in with another guy, and gave up my daughter to Ron because I just wanted to have the couple single life. And when I was in that life, I knew I was going to hell. I knew I was going to hell, and I just didn't want to, but I just couldn't help it because it was so painful being married to Ron that I would rather live in all this sin. He was mean to me all the time. I was drinking all the time, sneaking it behind his back. I always went around him. Like, we started having kids, so we had our daughter and stuff, and I didn't agree with anything he said. So when he said something, I would always go around him because I didn't agree with what he said, and I thought, well, this is going to cause a lot of problems. So I read a book, Power of a Praying Wife, and I thought, surely if I read this and pray these prayers, it's going to fix him. He'll realize what a great woman I am, and then he'll love me. I just wanted him to love me. So I tried to do everything right. I tried to cook the best dinners. I tried to keep the house clean. I worked a full-time job. I took good care of our kids. And I got the counseling, and I thought, what is it? I can't do anything to fix this. And I cried out to the Lord. I'm like, God, why won't you fix him? Why won't you change him? Oh my God, jeez. The thought of living with him for the rest of my life in that misery, it was just, the thought of it, I just wanted to die. I wanted God to kill me. I just said, Lord, why don't you be merciful and just kill one of us? Why don't you just kill me or kill him? At least we could be out of the pain. But I'm going to serve you no matter what. I'm going to serve you no matter what, Lord. So if he never changes, I'll serve you. But I might not stay with him. I might not live with him. I was scared to get a divorce. I really didn't want to get a divorce, but then I thought, well, maybe I should just get a divorce and live single the rest of my life. Or, there is a loophole in the Bible about getting a divorce, and, maybe, there's been infidelity and there's been stuff like that, so maybe we should just get a divorce. And so I went to the retreat last year, and I told Ron before we left, I'm like, Ron, if you don't want to work on this marriage, then I think it's stupid for us to keep trying to stay together. I don't want to live with you like this in misery the rest of my life. I said, so you better make a decision. And I went to the retreat, and when I came back, I remember going to a Thursday morning prayer meeting at the NAS, and I remember crying out to the Lord. I was planning on leaving Ron already. I was planning on leaving, but I thought, God's a God of miracles. So I cried out and I said, Lord, if there is any way that you can save our marriage, then I need you to do it, because I have nothing left to do. So if you'll save our marriage, Lord, I would really appreciate that.